Very glad to be with you, Bianca. You know, I was first in Israel. My first time was exactly 50 years ago in July of 1973. It was just a few months before the Yom Kippur War. This is the worst attack since that time 50 years ago. Israel is experiencing something that is cataclysmic to them. And the worst of it is that civilians and innocent people are being targeted for cold-blooded murder. And I hope the entire world community will stand together in not only denouncing what they're doing, but supporting Israel in their attempt to put Hamas under the pavement once and for all. This has to stop. It just can't keep going on.
Yes, we heard that from a reporter who covers Israel extensively, saying this is it. This is a failed experiment, and this must be the end of it. You know, Governor Huckabee, the money that was just unfrozen to Iran, though, announced on our 9/11 by the Biden administration for that prisoner swap, $6 billion. I mean, clearly Iran chants death to America. Now they're chanting death to Israel. This is what the Biden administration has emboldened, many say. Clearly, what we're seeing here, just the fact they were able to go in land, air, sea this morning, there was a lot of planning involved here.
A lot of planning. This clearly caught the Israelis off guard. I think they're going to have to do some assessment of what broke down in their intelligence gathering. Usually they're about the best in the world at having phenomenal intelligence. And they seem to be completely rocked on their heels by it, totally unprepared for what happened, which is exactly what happened to them in 1973 in the Yom Kippur War then. I will say, thank goodness that both Anthony Blinken and the president made a very clear, unequivocal statement of support for Israel after this attack started today. But it does not diminish the fact that they let Iran have $6 billion in assets. Now, Iran will say, well, we didn't use it for that purpose. No, but not having to use it for military, using it for whatever humanitarian reasons you pretend you're using it for, they turned around and used other assets in order to fund this. And let there be no mistake, Iran is funding this. There's not enough money in Gaza with Hamas to pay for this. Somebody else did it. And it all points back to the Iranians. And, you know, when they say they're going to destroy Israel and wipe them off the face of the map, we might want to take them seriously. And I think after today we will.
And we'll be hearing from former President Donald Trump, as you know, in just a few minutes, Governor Huckabee. And clearly the world under the Trump administration, when he was president, 45, we didn't see these things. You know, Russia hadn't gone back into Ukraine. We weren't seeing North Korea flare-ups. We weren't seeing Artsakh and other conflicts there that Putin is also stirring. And so here we have a speech this evening where he'll talk about, I'm sure, focusing a lot on the state of Israel now, but just truly the state of how dangerous this world is now under Joe Biden. Final thoughts.
Well, it is dangerous under Joe Biden because people just aren't afraid of us. You know, with Donald Trump, whether people overseas liked him or not, they were afraid of him. They respected him. They weren't sure what he would do. But I'll tell you what he did do. He was the first president since Reagan that kept us out of a shooting war. That's what he did. He was the president that brought the Abraham Accords to the table, the most significant breakthrough in Middle East peace talks. Gosh, I wish Donald Trump was president right now, because we would not be seeing innocent women and children being slaughtered in their homes today. I don't think this would have happened if he were still president.
Those civilian deaths, 200, 1,500 injured. And as you know, Governor, hostage situations now tonight in Israel. It is possible escalation as well. Thank you so much, sir. Governor, always a pleasure to see you.
Thanks, Bianca.